guys, how are you? So great to see you guys again. This is Soul Child ASMR, and thank you for joining me today because we are going to go over something that I absolutely love, which are fragrances. I'm a smell girl. I love fragrance in the form of candles, in the forms of perfume and lotion and mist, just anything to make you smell good, your house smell good, your space smell good. So we're actually going to go over some of the perfume I have and my little trick that I actually saw. I don't know if it was like TikTok or something, but something this girl said, and I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. And now I do it, and I always get compliments like hours after I put on my perfume of, the scent is still lingering. So let's go over a few of the perfumes that I have. I just grabbed these real quick. I keep them in my closet, and I just grabbed whatever I grabbed. I may need to get more. And there's actually one from Sephora that I'm eyeballing. It's by Fleur. Missing person? Something persons. Now it's gonna bother me. Might be missing persons, but I know it's from Fleur. It smells so good. I literally was hiking and I stopped a lady on the trail because she walked past me and I smelled it and I was like, come back. I need to know what you're wearing. And I got the information right away. I don't normally stop people. I'm not that crazy. But when it comes to like perfume, I'm going to ask you what you're wearing because I love perfume. All right, so let's start. This one here is from Target, I believe. Good Chemistry roll-on. You can see I've had this one for a while. Like the label is even kind of like dirtyish looking. This was like white before. And is this a spray? Yeah, this one's a roll-on. So this one has a floral note to it. Smells like there is some musk in there. This is Brainiac, which I am not, but it does smell good. Brainiac by Good Chemistry. So this one I have, I don't know if you guys could really tell. There's not that much left. It stops like somewhere like right here because this one I normally take a lot when I travel just because it's just compact. It's roll on. It's not going to leak. This is just great for traveling. And then my mother-in-law went to Macy's. I think she has like these reward points with Macy's and they send her a bunch of stuff, or whenever she shops, she gets like a bunch of freebies. She got like a bag of these miniature size perfumes. And she's like, I'm not going to need all of these. So she sent me a whole bunch. So one of them was from Nest. I don't know. Oh, Golden Nectar. I don't think I've even tried this on yet. Or maybe I did. I probably did once. But you can see it there. And this type is the spray. It's the little try-on, the little sample size, but it has a spray by Nest Fragrances. So they make really good candles, really good perfume. So I'm a huge fan. And then another one that she got. Did I bring? Okay, we'll do this one. I had a bunch of these. This is from Miss Dior. From Dior. How cute is this bottle? Isn't that cute? Just cute and dainty. I'm not a cute and dainty girl, but I dig it. I like it. And this is actually one of the freebies, which seems like a lot. And it could be this. No, this has got to be way more. Maybe it's the illusion of the bottle, but I feel like this is a lot for a freebie. And it just pops off somewhere. This is a twist. I haven't used this yet. Because I had, she also had this scent in like this shape, and I used up all of these. Oh, that's sweet and floral. A little bit of powder undertone in there. So cute. And let's talk about, now I was in Marshall's when I got this, and it doesn't last. The scent doesn't linger long, but it is so good. So good. It has notes of fig. There's definitely some green leaves, some earthy tones to it, earthy base scents to it, but mainly fig. So good. And this is actually a hair and body mist. So I just use it as a perfume, and I do, that number. It's called Fig de Forêt. Fig de Forêt. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it's a hair and body mist. Now this one comes in 3.4 fluid ounces. And the brand is, I believe, 112. It just says 112. I don't know if it's 112 fragrances or what, but just 112. This was, let's see where this was made. I believe it's produced in the States, actually, in Illinois. Oh, I don't know. I mean, you definitely smell the fig, but I smell like some leaves and also like wood notes, maybe like a sandalwood. I don't know if it says earthy as a Palo Santo, so if I had to guess, maybe a sandalwood. But this is so good. Like, I want this one to linger all day. And if I had a body oil to it, that's what I need to research, if there's a body oil to this one, because it's amazing. I don't know where you could find this. I mean, I found it at Marshall's, but Marshalls and TJ Maxx, their things they're not always consistent on their products. They change over pretty frequently, so I hope you guys can at least smell it because it's so good. All right, now we'll do these two. So these two girlies I got from Target or Target. Now, one of my sorority sisters put me onto this one. She always wears this one. If she ever watches it, she'll know exactly who she is. It's Coconut Palm is a scent. Very delicious, very tropical, but coconut-y. So it's not like juicy berry sweet. It definitely has a coconut fragrance to it. So good. And I actually like this opaque bottle that it comes in. Now these you can always find at Target. I mean, sometimes they sell out, but they have, they restock them. This Target has been carrying these for a couple of years now. And this one is number 8. So Coconut Palm number 8. If you've never tried it, I think I paid $18. It's been maybe like 2 years I've had this now, or 3 years. 18, 24, something like that. Might be the same. I'm pretty sure they're the same price. But in searching for this, I decided to sniff all of them. They must have had maybe like 8 or 10 fragrances to choose from. And I came upon Tangerine Squeeze. Now, Tangerine Squeeze is just like what it is. It's citrus on the side of a tangerine. Very refreshing, somewhat delicate. There's some musk in there, but you definitely get the tangerine citrus notes. So this one, I mean, I'm not one where I wear a certain perfume like in the winter and one for the summer. I mean, I could wear it all year round. But if you are a seasonal type of person where you like to wear certain scents during certain seasons, this is your spring, summer girly right here. Tangerine Squeeze. Coconut Palm, I'm feeling summer, maybe fall. You might be able to get away with winter. There's something about it, but summer, fall. But again, I wear these all year round. Okay, now we're going to talk about my little trick. So first, let's talk about Perfect Scents. I got these perfumes at CVS. They're not expensive. Every now and then they have a good sale where it's a buy one get one free or buy one get one half off, which is what I did. This is probably my 5th time. I think this is the last one I've gotten from Perfect Scents, and this is probably the 5th one I've gotten from Perfect Scents. They basically are dupes of bigger fragrance houses, bigger brands that we all know. They are really good. They're really close, I will say. Very, very close. Some closer than others. But I used to own Beautiful. Is it Estee Lauder that makes Beautiful? Yeah, Beautiful. Estee Lauder. My dad bought me that when I was in college, I remember, and I used to get compliments on it all the time in college. And that was like my luxury perfume when I was in college. It was beautiful. So my dad passed a few years ago, and by random, they had Beautiful there, which I think they had just brought it out at the time because this was probably the fourth bottle I've gotten from Perfect Sense. And they didn't have Beautiful, and I wasn't looking for it. But when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, that's the scent that my dad got me. And I smelled it. I'm like, if my memory serves me well, it smells exactly like how it did when I was in college. So I had to get it. And as you can tell, that, yep, that's it. I mean, it's pretty darn close. I've used a little bit below half bottle already. And this one here, oh man, this is completely different than anything I would normally buy. But I've been into like these types of scents lately. So you have Perfect Sense, the regular, okay? And they've upped the ante with Perfect Sense Platinum Collection. Now, I don't think the Platinum Collection is really just a different collection of scents. I think they're supposed to be like the scent lasts longer, or maybe they are mimicking fragrances that are more expensive, because these were like $2 or $3 more than this one, the Platinum Sense one. So this particular one, Perfect Sense Platinum Collection, Tonka and Tobacco, inspired by Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. How can I explain this? You definitely smell the tobacco, but you smell the tobacco, but the vanilla softens it and makes it feminine. So it just brings, because the tobacco can be very intense, but the vanilla softens it, but without putting too much vanilla in it. You still smell the tobacco. So it's very grounding, very earthy, very deep, sensual, sexy. I mean, this is not your cutesy, walking in a garden, going to a garden party with a floral dress type of girl. This is like, give me the mood, give me the trench coat, give me the blacks, the browns, the grays, the deep colors, like sophistication in a bottle. That's what this is, sophistication in a bottle right here. I would assume Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille smells like this, or probably even better, but I haven't tried it. But I did come across this in good old CVS, and I believe I caught a sale, so it was one of those buy one get one 50% off, or buy one get one free, or something like that. Now, my trick, well, let me come back to that. Let's talk about these and how I pair them to last long. Okay, we're coming back to the Perfect Sense, but these here, I have 3 of them. Can I hold up 3 at once? Let's see. These 3 I got in Whole Foods, probably going on 4 years now, 3 years now. I think I got these in Whole Foods, and these oils are very thick. A little goes a long way, and I use them, I promise you, every day for the past year. It took me a while to start using them because I didn't want them to run out, but I realized, like, once I started to use them, I could never make a dent in these bottles because a little goes a long way. The oil is very thick. This one, and see, I've had it for a while because the cold is rubbing off. But this one is jasmine. And what I like about it is that they're very one-note fragrances. So the jasmine just smells like jasmine. They may have put other things in here, I don't know, but it smells very one-note, which is good for layering, and I'm gonna get to that. Then you have lotus, and you have narcissus. Narcissus is more masculine, more earthy, more grounding, whereas your jasmine and lotus are floral, but 2 completely different floral scents. I mean, you can definitely tell one from the other. So what I like to do, I will like pour it on my finger. You know what? Let's do it now. Let's just do that. I like to do 3. 1, move my finger a little bit. 2, move my finger a little bit. 3. So I have like 3 spots oil on it, right? And I'll rub. I usually put like another 3 drops. Do this and then go on my clothes. Now, when you have, I wouldn't just put like the dab of oil and then on my clothes because it'll stain your clothes. But once I rub it into my skin, rub it really well into my hands, so it is the lightest film that you can get. Then I rub it on my clothes, rub it. Sometimes just in my hair, just try to get it as much. Then I pick a fragrance that smells as close to this as possible that I have. So for my jasmine, I'm gonna pick something floral. This one would probably, now jasmine, I can smell the green leaves in this. I smell the jasmine oil from the flower, but I smell something earthy in this, which would probably bring me closest to the fig de forêt. And then I spritz. So the oil is basically holding the liquid fragrance that generally wouldn't last as long, especially if it's like an eau de toilette. If that fragrance wouldn't last as long, the oil is holding that fragrance in. And that's how I make the scent last longer. So perfect combination is, I mean, granted, if you find a perfume that is a jasmine perfume, even better. I just didn't have one. Same thing with something that has lotus in it, a liquid perfume, and then pair it with the oil. The narcissus is, like I said, very earthy, very grounding, very reminiscent of the tobacco vanille dupe. So I'll first apply the oil, 3 dots here, 3 dots here, 1 dot like here, maybe back here, another 2 dots on my hands, rub hard, and then to my clothes, so it doesn't stain the clothes. Okay, get the lightest film, and then I spritz. And that, I mean, even like at nighttime when I take off my clothes to wash, you know, to put it in the laundry, you could smell it. Like it stays, it lasts that way. So somebody had mentioned that on social media. I forgot where, I forgot who, but that was a great tip. 2 other dupes that I have, in case nobody has ever put you on to this company. Oil Perfumery. That's pretty much what they do, is make dupes of perfumes. Oil Perfumery. It is a roll-on. Can I open it right now? There we go. It is a roll-on pure perfume oil. And this scent is the infamous, now mind you it's a dupe, but the infamous Baccarat Rouge 540. Baccarat Rouge 540. Our impression of Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Baccarat Rouge 540 pure perfume oil, packaged in Canada, and it's for external use, and it's the 10 milliliter oil. I mean, I'm smelling this just talking to you, like this smells just like the perfume. So because I don't have the perfume to layer on top, what I do is I'll probably put a little dab, rub it into my skin, one little circle, hard, and rub it all over. And that tends to stay for a long time. And the other one I have from Oil Perfumery, and if I remember correctly, I think I paid, was it $15 or $30? I should have checked this for you guys. Maybe I'll put it in the comments when I can find the price or link them. It was either $15 or $13. But I know they have Black Friday sales. So whenever you're catching this, they may have maybe a Mother's Day sale coming up soon or something, but I believe I got these Black Friday. The other one, crazy enough, I actually like this one better than the Baccarat Rouge. I love the Baccarat Rouge, but this one I love. So this one, and I'm so glad I got this one. This one is by Maison Margiela, Replica by the Fireplace. I told you I'm not in my floral era right now. I'm in my grounding, earthy, sensual, sexy, mellow zone when it comes to fragrance. Hence, like the tobacco vanilla. And now the replica by Fireplace. This is not floral by any means, but it's so warm. I feel like there's a lot of amber in this. There might be tonka, maybe embers. There's a little bit of sweet. There's something, it's like sweet tobacco. That's what I'm getting. Sweet tobacco or honey tobacco. I know this because I used to have a candle company, so all these scents are coming back to me. I'm actually rebranding the company right now, so it's gonna be a while, but once I get everything up and running again, I will be more than excited to show you guys. But it smells like one of the fragrances I had tried for a candle, which was a sweet tobacco, like a honey tobacco. That's what this reminds me of. There's definitely a sweet in there, but you have the earthy, like embers from a fireplace or something, like smoke is in there too. So good. I prefer this one actually, like of the two, but I know I have like a bunch more that I need to get from Oil Perfumery. So this brand is great. Like I said, if you don't want to spend so much money on these fragrances, or you want to get a lot of luxury fragrances, a lot of them to try in a small quantity in the form of an oil where you're not paying for so much, you can try that, and then you can determine, say, you know what, I want to stick to this size in the oil, or I want to get the real thing. But the fragrance in the oils are very close to what it is, the actual perfume. So it's a good way to try it without having to pay so much money. The last one, I got this for my birthday last year from my husband. Dolce & Gabbana, the one, and according to him, the kids picked it out. So the kids, my hubby, got this one. Now the packaging, I mean, this is like solid glass. And beautiful. This is just a beautiful scent. There's like a powder in there. There's some kind of resin. It smells like resin. A little bit of musk, but there's a powder, but there's also sweet. Like a honey. Very, very nice. This one I wear like when I'm going out with the hubs, you know, date night, something fancy. That's when I bring her out. So that's some of the stuff I have that I wanted to share with you guys. Did I just crack my knuckles by accident? But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and when I get more, especially when I get the Flora honey from Sephora, I'll be sure to come on here and discuss it with you guys. All right, bye my loves. I'll see you very, very soon. Take care for now.